So let's look at the market quickly. Congratulations for those of us who have been following. And last week you took actions in following the market. I'm sure it pays off if you really do follow simple steps and what we expected in the market last week. And so this week again, we continue the journey. We started Bitcoin and other cryptos. I need to start from DXY. I would say that DXY was going to be struggling, and then at that point, the journey and the struggle still continue. And so I'm going to look at the DXY first, and then other correlated opportunity or peers that have a kind of movement aligned with DXY and against DXY. Okay, let me share my page. We still continue the journey. This is lovely. Come on. All right, let's go. Okay, so you're welcome. If you're a new person in our midst tonight, you're welcome. This PLANB Express. And what we do Sundays is to look at the market directions and how to leverage in the market, being the crypto, the Forex, synthetics, and other related financial instruments and maximizing them. Now, so looking at DXY, we said we have a very strong resistance all over here, and that's what we have been going sideways, we've been rolling for DXY. That's since August towards ending of August, we've been moving a kind of sideways move for DXY, and that's what gave birth to a kind of an up move for Euro USD. So if you are new, what we do is we look at the market and what's the significance of DXY to other financial instrument or to the financial instrument, call it the Forex, the crypto. What is the significance? Now, so DXY this week, being that we have to look at if you're trading currency or you're a Forex trader, you want to look at other fundamental or economic news, and then for you to continue. If you remember, we said DXY is either we get bounced from here or we can return to the origin. And now we're having another issue that DXY this week, we could have a rally back up here. But as long as we remain under this guy, then that means DXY was still going to be sideways. And we have the Euro USD to now start maintaining some kind of move. But you're going to see DXY taking a move up this week. And so DXY at Euro USD are actually getting strengthened afterward when we have a situation and then it have a confluence here. And then it's a bounce. Now, one of the things we look at in the market is that not just being, emotional around the whole thing, but looking at the chart and the fact in the figure we have in the market. Okay, just a moment. I need to pick up this. Okay, yeah, good. So now that's one of the things, and I did mention to us having sold down on Euro USD, and I saw the resistance on DXY, so I have to adjust my positions and then to look at re-entry eventually. And I remember many of you, if you have been following last week, had told us about the market that as long as GBP USD stays above this level headed, then that we continue to move up. And that's exactly what play out. And so why? Because the DXY could not have a headway. Now, you expect that the DXY not having a headway and sideways move, you want to have GBP USD having a sideways move. Remember, we said GBP USD was extremely bullish, was highly bullish after touching here and then got a bounce. So you look at us, okay, what are we going to look at this week? A pullback on Euro USD, GBP USD, and perhaps a continuation because the DXY had no signs of breaking this resistance. So that means we're still going to have kind of pullback, except otherwise you have some economic news and that could be correlated to changing the dimension of DXY. If not, the euro, the GBP USD, we continue to rally up and all of that. Okay, so now let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. That's one of our major interests. Okay. So Bitcoin, remember, we said these were ahead, resistance we have ahead, and we broke every nonsense out, 1, 2, 3, 4, for Bitcoin. But we said one of the greatest or strong move we should have in Bitcoin is that we should stay level-headed above 64K, and that's going to give us more fantastic strength. Okay, but we had, if you have the last week video, if you go to watch, see when we talk about the market was going to pull back for this correction and have a bounce from 68, or else we lose the trend and go back to 53K. But for very fantastic, we have it rightly supported there, and then market bounce. Now, UK FOREX, what are we going to have? For me, I see more of continuation this week for BTC. I see more of continuation. And then the moment we're able to firstly break this, then what you are looking at for Bitcoin is the 67 and 68,000 region for Bitcoin this week. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. And so that will now give birth to other cryptos to take a move. Remember, if those of you who have been following, we said we have one major thing we're looking at Bitcoin, if it was going to crash down eventually, but we have several rejection and we had a breakout on RSI. I'm quickly going to show you something here. Just a moment. Okay. So the bullish momentum continued this week for Bitcoin. That was why all my long positions for some future account, I didn't even bother, just some drawdown on them, and I just look at trailing stop loss that we continue to rally up. Okay, let me quickly show us something about the Bitcoin. And when I told us about how the Bitcoin movement will give an edge, let's look at it. Okay. So if you look at it here, on a weekly time frame, we saw Bitcoin getting consistently rejected, all right, even though we're going sideways. And I told us that where the market was going to go very, very bad was to take out this low, which is about 49, 48K. Then, so we got a nice one. So we're at a very, very critical point now, 64K. We need to break that and eventually break the 68, 67, 68, and probably still level-headed to go sideways until we're able to break out of 73K. And that's going to make sense. But what gave me only one hope to stay that, okay, Bitcoin, was that the RSI, right? Was that the RSI was going to be breaking out. And so when we have this break. So at 64, if we cannot break 64 neatly, then it's not going to be a good one. But if we break it, so you're going to look at 67,000. So that for you, now I'm looking for a buy position for this week for Bitcoin. I can buy and take out my stop loss at relevant places. Then hitting 67,000 probably this week, and then we can have a retest, which will now retest the RSI for a continuation. It's quite explosive anyway, right? It's quite explosive for Bitcoin. And then we can now say, okay, other cryptos can give you whatever thing you're looking for. Okay. So for Bitcoin, I'm bullish. Our bullish momentum continue for Bitcoin. And then that will now give you an opportunity to look at other cryptos, slightly correlated with Bitcoin. Popcard had been a very nice guy all this while. And then so we have a massive pullback for Popcard from 97 cents or something, 96 cents, and then back to 83 cents and all of that. So Bitcoin have a massive rally this week again, continuation. Then Popcard's going to hit about $1.3 possibly. Okay. So for those of us who have Popcard already, so it's a nice one to still hold on to your Popcard. I think of recent, Popcard is now listed on Binance, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so if I tap it now, also can saying card. Here we have on Binance. So I'm sure Popcard will take over the position of Weave on Solana, and then to become like one of the strongest meme coins on Solana blockchain. So for Bitcoin, the bullish momentum still continue. And so we want to break above 64K and then look at 67 to maximize the up move for Bitcoin. Then other related cryptos, BNB too, it's a very nice and bullish stuff. So BNB to have a continuation. So you can see BNB preparing to break out massively. And that if that happens, then you can look at BNB. So if I'm looking for opportunity to buy into some tokens, probably you want to long some tokens. So BNB at 595 was able to break it. So that means you can have BNB making up to 8% plus this week or more. And if you break that, that's going to be massive. But I doubt anyway, possibility of it breaking up to $719 or $712. So, but the Bitcoin have continuation in the momentum, then BNB, you can do 8%. So if you are buying spot, you can do 8%. If you're buying into the futures, then of course, you know the parameters to use. Okay, so that for BNB. Ethereum was really suffering. Okay, Ethereum was suffering, serious suffering. And so Ethereum had a lot of issues because so many buyers and sentiment around it. So, but you want this low to be taken off for you to have a very beautiful rally, perhaps up back to $3,500 or thereabout. So if I take it from here now, that's about targeting about 20 to 22% eventually on Ethereum. Okay. Solana. Solana are having it very slow and sluggish for quite some time now, just to take a move and then drop again back and all of that. So, but Solana, like I said, the Bitcoin was going to do a very massive correction from 67K, even without Bitcoin dropping too massively. Solana can drop very massively and take a U-turn. So if you're buying Solana that you are holding for when Solana become big, and then there's nothing to bother about. But for those of us who want to just be swinging or scalping it, and then that means you can pay attention to any other move that Solana is doing right now. Okay, so you want to ask, what about gold? Yeah, I've been always telling us about gold for long. Of my bias on gold was that we're extremely bullish. So right now, we're looking at gold again to probably hit up to 2674 thereabout. But a little pullback, and then before the continuation at the market open for this week on gold. is the best pairs I've been trading for some time, which is the GBP, JPY. So you can see the momentum is crazy, right? Now, even if we have a little pullback, just for the market open, and then continuation will happen. So this is more like kind of double bottom, and you are having a neckline once it's broken and all that, but nobody waits because we have seen the massive activities on GBP, JPY was what prompted me to have. I think I sent something about it for people to buy into previously before the market started rallying up, as it were. Okay. So that for GBP, JPY. So you can check other pairs that are applicable to you. Now, let me quickly address something. If you're new tonight and you've not been into, you've not navigate through any of the financial market. Now, the best is that if it's in crypto, you definitely need a wallet. All right. So there are a few wallets that are very important. And just because of the purpose they will serve, you have the MetaMask, you have the Phantom, right? And then you have Trolling Pro or Token Pocket. Okay. So you need all of those things. Sometime the beginners get used to Trust Wallet. So you can download Trust Wallet, Kepa Wallet, because of some staking and then farming opportunity on different protocol will give you an edge to look at Kepa Wallet for tier and injective and all the like for Kepa Wallet. Okay, so that's one of the things I would like to tell us tonight. And so business opportunity, those of you who attended our 3 days workshop and think it was massive. And then, so other different opportunity. First thing, many will ask, okay, are you going to give us any coin? Let me quickly check. Because I was a token, I was taking a review on. Just a moment. Just token. Where are you? Okay, what's this token? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Say, what is this token? Sorry, just a moment. Okay, sorry. Oh, I actually wrote the name of this token somewhere. All right, so I wanted to give us a coin we could buy. But just like I said, I think it was yesterday in the training, and I said weekend is actually for buying coin. And so I'm sure for anyone who bought, will be seeing some movement. So if you're new, first thing you need is a wallet. For example, you need a Phantom wallet, right? You need a Phantom wallet, okay? You need a Phantom wallet. Number two, you need a MetaMask wallet. So you need a MetaMask wallet. Number three, you need TronLink wallet. You need TronLink wallet. And number four, you need Kepa wallet. All right, Kepa wallet. You need this wallet because there are other staking and farming opportunity we do that will help you with Kepa wallet. Right? So all of those wallets will help you to buy, hold tokens, right? Buy and hold tokens or trade tokens to different platforms. That's a different. I think this is the token tool I told some of us to buy and hold. And then, like myself, I have to engage both or need to be accumulating it. It's called Aerodrome because we do a lot of farming opportunity on the platform, right? So Aerodrome, probably if you do not have, you want to look at that to get it. There are some list of token I actually kept. I couldn't lay my hands on the document where I kept them. If I remember, so on our forum, I will post them. You can have access to it. Okay, somebody is talking. Yeah. Okay. This future trading can manually close a position. Okay, somebody's asking a question. I will attend to you because I'm on the yes, why not? If you say future trading, can one manually close a position? So are you talking of trading? Okay, some of you, please, you have a boat, right? You have a boat that's trading the future. Are you using Bybit boat or you using independent boats like you trading boat, three commas, or which one are you talking about? You'll say manually close it. So please let me know which one you're asking. You're using both on Bybit or OKS or Binance, or you're using external bots like you trading three commas. So let me know. But whichever way or with whatever thing you're asking, you can manually close your trade, right? You can manually close your trade. So if that's what you're asking, to manual close, you can manually close your trading. Okay. So I think that's all for tonight. So I have to appeal to newcomers. I said you need wallet, and next you need is exchange. Example, we make use of Bybit, we make use of Bybit, we make use of Bybit, we make use of CoinW, all right, another exchange platform we make use of. Now, another good news is this: if you're trading Forex, if you're the type that are trading Forex, we do have a kind of new collaboration with Captialxtend. So Captialxtend, because of different futures that are going to help even newbies in Forex, was what made us to have some collaboration with Captialxtend. So if you're part of our 3 days event we had, you register with your account, we endeavor to fund your account because we are starting a live trading session by Wednesday, okay? And going to be every week. So if you have not funded your account on Captialxtend, I will urge you to try and do that so that you don't miss out of important thing, okay? So then, we will explain more. So I'm going to do a lot of video to explain more of the futures on Captialxtend and how to actually maximize it. Okay, some of you, okay, let me do something. Some persons. So now I've told you that BNB, it's good because Bitcoin is to continue its bullish momentum. And then, of course, correlated tokens will do the same. And that's one of the things you are doing. So if you're new, you're coming, you want to look for coin to buy, you have to, what do I say to these ones? Price layer 0, layer 0. Okay, so it's actually done more. Okay, so like I said, if you are a future trader, you want to trade BNB because it has a lot of momentum to follow Bitcoin movement. Okay, now So we said Captialxtend will partner. And now the other thing is all those investment opportunity when you participate in them and take advantage of them, and then you learn how to spread your tentacles and diversify, and you can make a lot of money. Now, other thing, leveraging into low gem or mem coins, and then you can build up a lot. So we have seen a lot of robotic to trade mem token, or what we call degen. All right, so uh, generative tokens that you can make a lot of money. So if you are just following Plan B and without have taken an action, I think it is important. Okay, let me do one experiment for newcomers, newbie who do not know much about how to go about trading. Okay, so what is this? Margus. Let me look at Margus. So if you do not have an ID card or you don't want to do KYC, right? You can use different new exchange platform that we've used, and then you can trade without trouble. Let me just log into one of them. Okay, Margus. I hope I'm gonna log in. Oh, let's go. Margus. Okay. Sorry, you're gonna see my screen on Margus shortly. Okay. 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 Okay, so let me go to another place. So those of you who are new, say, how do I buy coin? A lot of people have asked me, how do I buy coin? I think maybe there's a need for you to get enrolled. All right, so there's a need for you to get enrolled in Plan B Academy, and so that you can learn more. Okay, so zoom in. I want to go into, okay, as a BNB. Ooh. No, 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 no. That is wrong for me. Taking 5 minutes. Wow, I was a heavy pumpamenta, you know. And so when it has to do with crypto, the best magic you can do, okay, from Three Commerce, does Bybit have a copy trade node that gives okay, I know most of the boat do not have most of the boat do not have opportunity like Three Commerce where we can accumulate the coin. And that's what makes Three Commerce to be the highly superb stuff when it has to do with. But another thing I think I will explore Bybit is the aspect of its future trading. Uh, maybe I think I need to explore it out to see the M trading, MS, not USDT, but to M coin trading. So if they have that, then we can have leverage of what we have in Three Commerce. But of course, the best boat we can still ever recommend now in crypto for me that I've used and I'm still using is Three Commerce because it allows me to accumulate the token instead of just USDT. Okay, what's going on? This guy. Okay, let me check here. Okay, so let me just experiment to some of you who are new. This is not normal for me to find an entry here. Those of you who are new, you probably want to long. Wow, this is lovely. From here. So it's not wise for me now to start like jumping into the market, but just for the purpose of those of you who are new, you have been asking how do I enter trade and all of that. But this is futures, right? there are few things you probably need to learn on then trading of futures. So there are things we call or parameter you have to use. So first of all, as a new person, the style of your trading futures should be isolated. But as a professional person who know what you are doing, yours is gonna be call it for me, yours gonna be cross if you know what you are doing. So let's say I'm using 5x for instance for a beginner as a beginner. Okay, that I'm going to use for this. So let's say taking 25% of this, all right? And then I say 5x, I'll explain what all those things are. I just enter if I want to use on market price. So I click on buy. And so what you see now is this, I've entered a long position on BNB. And so the next thing I want to do is that at this price I've entered, okay, so let's go here and open this. So expecting this is another exchange. So you are seeing different price here. So I'm gonna go to 600. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 600. So you see my trade is running, right? Those of you who are new and you just want to learn, so my trade is running. You can see my trade is running already. All right, so I use 5x. Okay. So what I want to do is that I want to edit in taking profit. So if I want to edit to take profit, you see TPSL, okay? TPSL. So I'm going to click on that add to set take profit. So perhaps come over here and at what price. So I say 600, don't worry. And then it tells me that, okay, I'm expecting the market to move by 11.68%. You don't just do what I'm doing, just jump in it this way, right? There are factors you check in the market. So I'm not going into those details. It's just to show you how you can actually take a trade. And I haven't done these that take profit, stop loss. So I probably want to set stop loss, for instance. I haven't done your analysis, all right? I haven't done your analysis. You want to set a stop loss. So let's say taking a stop loss, all right? But you must do proper analysis for you to jump into the market so that you know where you set your stop loss. So, but on me, I'm not bothered anyway. I just leave it that way, all right? But that's for you, for a day trader, you're a scalper, you probably will want to do all of those things. So, but as a swing trader, I probably wouldn't even disturb myself. So, but I'm just showing you how you enter a trade. If you're trading futures, for instance, you have to go to the leverage change to isolated as a beginner, and then your leverage. So maximum I recommend for beginner is 3 to 5x. So, but once you are learning gradually, you go to 10x. Maximum I can recommend for anybody is 20x, right? And because some exchange, even when you are going for 20x, they're going to warn you and tell you that I hope you understand what you're doing because this percentage you want to use is too big. Now, the same thing, if you want to now trade, those of you who are new, you want to buy coin on spot, you have exchange. So an example, this is an exchange, right? So how do I buy coin? Now, first of all, of course, you have to deposit in money. I'm not going to go to that. Now, this is spot. So I'm going to come to trade and I click on spot. Irrespective of the exchange, I have a spot, they have futures, some just on futures. Now, assuming I want to buy the coin. So let's say I want to buy a coin, which one? I hope they will have here. Arrow. So they do not have. Okay. So, okay, FTM. So they do have. So assuming I want to buy this, I don't want to know because the price is pulling back now, and I want to buy with spot. Remember, I told most of us when you are trading as you're a spot trader, the best time frame you should not go below is 1 hour time frame. And so assuming I want to buy phantom. So what do? I must have had my money so that I can buy. I think, okay, so I need to do a transfer. I don't know. Okay. This is sport, so what is going on? So a transfer, just to experiment for you guys. So those of you who are new, so you transfer from different account to different account. This is from futures to sport. Okay, say all. Okay, so all. So I go to sport trade, and now which coin do I want to buy? I said FTM, FTM. So I click on FTM, right? You see buy, you see sell, market, limit, trigger. So sometime if you have done analysis practically and you expect the market to come down a little, you use limit order. But in my case now, just for us to do this as fast as possible, I'm going to use market order, right? So depending on how much volume you want to buy, so you click, type the volume, and then you click on buy. And it's still going to ask you question and say yes, confirm. Now, having bought this, there's something you must now do. You want to see that when the market go up very well, or sometime you want to set the market ahead of time. So let's say I say when the market go to 80 cents, sell for me. So that means I'm going to go to sell, all right, and put the volume, look at it, of the FTM, right? So at that point, I'm going to use limit. So here I say 80 cent, 80, 0.1, and then how many? So probably 100% of the token, and I click on sell. Are you sure? Yeah, I want to sell. And then what happened? It's going to place the price at my own price I want to sell, and then it will put it in an open order, and it will be there until the market get to that point. It will be there that way. Okay, guys. Okay, our trade is still running again. This one, so we are in 1.19%. Okay, so I just allowed the guy to be. Remember, we can. Okay, we can see. Okay, good. All right. So, like I've said, as long as Bitcoin momentum is still strong up. So, and one of the things is that when you're trading, instead of me going for Bitcoin, I rather have to go for other coins that I know they are cheaper and then can give me enough money, more than the movement of Bitcoin. Let me look at Popcat. They have here, they do not have Popcat. Okay, they do not have Popcat. Okay, so that's it. So weekends, okay, we're now in 2% or something. Got it. Now, so if it's 10x, we'll have been in 4 to 5% and all of that. And one of the thing again, when you are trading that futures, we call something stacking, and that's the DCA. You ladder buy. So when the market crash more, you know that the market is going to go up, you add to your position. And then market go up, but you still know that the market is very, very strong going up, you add to your position. Not like in forex trading that you are stacking in more positions. And over time, the earlier position will have given you enough profit, right? Will have given you enough profit, and then you want to like closing them one after the other when you must have done enough profit. Or sometime you just allow all of them to run continually that way. Okay, so that's it. Now, other thing we do is aspect of low gem and all of that, but I wouldn't have more time for that right now. Okay, I think the volatility is crazy now. What's going on? Do they whistle out to say, hey, everybody start pumping? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Wow, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What pumpament are happening, man? So that's I think yesterday in our training in the office, I was telling people that the best time when it has to do with crypto, either it's dump after you buy, it's usually a weekend, okay? Weekend, Saturday, Sunday, it's the best time till Monday morning. And now the peak go then maybe probably Wednesday. And so if you're a swing trader, you want to do that, right? You want to do that in buying and then selling at the top of the market, buying at the dip of the market. So every weekend you want to buy. So every mid of the week or weekdays, you want to sell, as it were. So that's how the market runs. So now, if you're on our forum, go to all of those things. We have done tutorial video on Tron lending, on Ubitex exchange, on Paynet. We're going to be doing some massive activities on Paynet very, very soon. So if you have not signed up and you try to get your position down, and then the what other thing again? So there are many of them on the group. You can check in them. And so diversification. So when you build up more portfolio than buying in, when we have been telling people to buy Tron and keep, it looks like we're just playing. And right now, we're accumulating Tron. By the time it comes, percentage you are getting on your Tron lending may not be happening again. So that's why we encourage people to take advantage on time. All right. So you have any question, everyone? If you have any question, you can ask or you can type, put up your hands, and then we can respond to you. Like I've said, we're going to be having live trading in the office, and it's going to be live broadcast, but it's only for people who probably you have registered on Captialxtend for Forex, and then register on Deriv for synthetics, and register on CoinW, Bybit, or MXC for futures and spot as well. And then we're going to be doing that. And then, so we'll have access. So every week on Wednesday and then Thursday, it'll just be business general presentation. So if you're in Port Harcourt or you have friends in Port Harcourt, you can advise them. Then either you're in Port Harcourt or not, the live trading is going to be broadcasted. And for the people in such group, we have access to those informations so that we can trade up. All right. So if you do not have any questions, okay. So I've told us that I'm still bullish. My bullish in the market still continue for Bitcoin and all of that. And so that's what you should be expecting. So for BNB, okay, you see the guy cross $600. That's not a bad deal. It's very, 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 very much possible for it to happen. Okay, and that's what we're doing. All right. So you have a nice sleep, everybody, and then let's make money. Bye-bye.